Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. And I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking a throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the greatest.
Takes flight. Oh, down. Clear the deck. Deck cleared. If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the alley-oop is probably the most exciting play in basketball, right? Mavs head coach and Hall of Famer Jason Kidd said, quote, "It can come from anywhere on the court, and that's what makes it so fun and creative. A lot of things can go wrong, but when it's connected, it's a beautiful thing." Brian?
Well, he lobbed up a lot of them in his day. Thanks, Allie. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's George in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
So Sacramento will get the first possession here. And here's Fox to the middle. Here's Sabonis, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Pass to Murray. The three ball. Paul George pulls down the board. Here's Leonard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Count on Leonard to not get held back by the contact. He goes right through it to get his shot off.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Barnes. Misses the three. Powell outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Powell's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Ball against Fox. Murray from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. A nice shot by Zubac.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Fox to the paint. The three from Barnes. They grab their own miss. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
George. And George with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. So for the Clippers, there's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
To the inside. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Jackson. And Holmes pulls it down. Sacramento has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Metu. Davis from long range. That shot is off. Covington against Holmes. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
At the line for the Clippers, Robert.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today.
Here's Monk. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play is under review.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
16.
And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They're up by 6. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Kings Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
And so in the game for the Clippers, at small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's Morris in at the center position.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Barnes.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pass to Powell. Over Mitchell. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Wall. Powell's got 7 points in the game. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Sabonis. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. He has 7.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Wall. Soft touch off the glass.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Mitchell, the pass to Sabonis. Here's Metu. Here he goes. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And the basket by Leonard.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Now here's Mitchell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pass to Morris. The 11-footer. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his third assist of the night.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Metu missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Fox right side. Outside Mitchell. Fires for three. The shot, no good. Here's Wall. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Sacramento Kings.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule.
And that game against the Warriors, that one is going to show them where they are at. Any weaknesses will be exposed. They'll have to come in with a great game plan and execute. The odds are long, but in the NBA, upsets occur on a nightly basis.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. The Clippers in the lead. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Herter with it, picked up by Powell. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so here's Sacramento. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Herter against Zubats. To the wing on the left. Tries it from 19, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Wall's got 11. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in for Leonard. Kennard comes in for George. Man, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. The Clippers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Alec. Mitchell's checked in for Sacramento. For Sacramento, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Monk. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Mann. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Well, the Kings shooting is around 55% so far. Monk passes to Holmes, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Holmes has got his second basket of the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Kennard, left side. Shoots over Davis. Kennard can't get it to go.
Los Angeles foul. Reggie Jackson. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your...
The Kings have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Holmes. Here's Monk. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Outside Davis. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Amir Coffey out there with John Wall. And it's Covington in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Now Fox. Pass to Davis. Fires from deep. Coffey grabs the board. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Chalk up 2 there. Wall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Fantastic night for Wall. Looks like the guy who tore up the league when he first arrived.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his...
Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Count it.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
It's George with the drive. And a nice finish on the layup.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Pass to Davis. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight. The Clippers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Wall gets the bucket. Wall's got 20.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Davis from long range. It's hauled in by the Clippers. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for John Wall.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Morris right side for 3. Here's Zubac. Banked it in off the glass.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Morris against Mitchell. Pass to man. Shoots over Monk. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.